attacked by the UTTP? So recently, you've most likely seen this comment on a bunch of my shorts. All they do is spam this reply, and I'm not gonna lie, it's gotten pretty annoying. They call themselves the YouTube Troll Police, and the saddest part is we can't do anything about it. Or can we?
I don't know if you know this, but I am the last person you want to mess with. Over the years, I've gotten pretty technically savvy, and I managed to find out exactly where all these bots are coming from. That's right, they're associates of Clone Wiggy and the bots.
Yep, they've been sending out these bots on every channel, even terrorizing other creators. They've been around for a little while already, and now they've started collaborating with the bots to target our channels in particular. So what do you do if you see one? Well, easy. Report it and ignore it. Remember, the second that you reply to these comments or visit their channel, they win. So if you see them anywhere on the internet, make sure to report the comment as spam and let it be. And remember, they may lie and say they're not associated with the boss, but they definitely are.
I'm totally gonna bring this up at the court case this month.
But now you know.
Finally, the theory I've been crafting for so long. What happened to the... Oh, hang on, I'm getting a call. Yo, what's up?
Do you, wanna play Lethal Company?
Oh, I'm making a short right now, and didn't you just invite Reggie and Dacia?
Yeah?
Then why do you want me to play?
Oh, I just wanted someone to sacrifice to the monsters.
Oh, well, in that case, let's go! I'm so down! Oh.
Wait, don't keep scrolling. I'm desperate. Reacting to viewers' New Year's resolutions. I think the #1 answer on my Discord was getting some... Honestly, very relatable. A tier. This guy wants to keep less kids in his basement. Yeah, okay, buddy. We're gonna need the FBI, CIA, FIB, NYPD, and you know what? Screw it. Throw in Jesus Christ. Because clearly, homeboy needs some guidance. I guess I'll give you some props for trying to improve. C tier? Oh, nah. Who hurt this guy? Increasing world hunger is wicked. But I think you got some competition with Case all around. You all need to get those calories up if you're gonna compete in the big leagues. Garbage. Gritty on top of the Empire State. So be honest, I just want to see the editor I hired edit this in. B tier. Not to get whipped by your parents. Bro, are you okay? I'm not even gonna rate this one. These are all kind of depressing. Here's a regular guy who just wants to taste the delicacy that is the limited edition door food snacks. S tier.
So there I was, watching my favorite streamer on Twitch. He was playing some Pokemon, and I'll be honest guys, I don't really watch streams nowadays. I used to watch him a lot back when I had free time, but now I don't have free time. But I respect the work, so I dropped a Prime sub. And because PointCrow and I have had some conversations in the past, he made sure to thank me out loud.
And we're up, Pear! Pear, thank you so much for the Prime. How's it going, Pear? Good to see you.
Now, this would have been the end of a somewhat normal story, but then I saw a familiar face in the chat. What is Hack doing here, dude? If you don't know Hack, he's my best friend in real life, one of the head admins in the Discord, and he even plays games with me on stream sometimes. I mean, what are my odds of that? Has my best friend my entire life been my FBI agent? You said you were making a video.
I'm working on something. Yeah, I heard PointCrow say Pear, and I had to make sure I wasn't going insane.
Yeah, sometimes I forget you have your own life. Unless you don't, and I just caught you spying on me. Yeah. Here's a picture of your house in case you forgot what it looks like.
Do video games cause violence? And no, of course I'm not talking about Animal Crossing or Tetris. I doubt you're gonna become a serial killer because of stacking blocks. But I'm talking about games like GTA or Red Dead. The short answer? Definitely not. Longer answer? Multiple old studies have shown that a few video games cause heightened levels of stress and anger. But it's an incredibly short effect and it only lasts while playing them. Sure, if you get shot in an online game, you get a little steamy, but other than that, there's pretty much no evidence or correlation between violent people and games. In fact, some studies show that more violent people played slightly less video games on average. So why do parents and politicians all blame video games? Well, some of it's due to ignorance, but a large part of it is because it's just easy. With things like attacks on schools being so common now, instead of digging into deeper issues about why a student would be driven to do something so violent, people opt for the simple solution of, well, he just plays too much GTA. So no is the answer to...
I can see the future, and here's what Nintendo will do in 2024. Do I have a source? Yes. It came to me in a dream. Now, we know a fair amount of Mario games coming out, but I wonder if you fellas notice a pattern here. There's the Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake, Princess Peach Showtime, the Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door remake, the Luigi Mansion 2 remake. Do you see it? 3 out of the 4 games are remakes, which usually only means one thing. Switch 2. Trust me. Now, whether or not the new console releases this year or not, I have no idea, and I'm tired of guessing when it happens, it happens. But all of these remakes are telling me a bunch of studios have already started working on games for the new console. When thinking about what this console will be like, I think it will be quite similar to the DS and the 3DS, with the Switch being the DS and whatever's next the 3DS. And the launch titles for this new console, whenever it may release, I think will be Metroid Prime 4, trust me, as well as a huge Zelda remake, which I thought for months was going to be Ocarina of Time, but now I'm leaning more towards Wind Waker because it is the best one, naturally. Speedrunning this cringe has been too much. I cannot take this anymore. What's this?
Joe, it's time. You've accumulated enough cringe to power up. Use it and the voices of others to get out of here.
I need to wake up. Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Manvofon, this meme is dead for ages. Wake up normally.
Wake up.
Joe, wake up!
Wake up, Joe.
Wake up!
Wake up, Joe. I'm finally awake. You're still here. What have you been doing this whole time? It cannot be. You're awake. I guess I played too much CSGO. Yeah, well, I'm not this sleepy, Joe, you know? No matter. Nobody can even answer me when I ask who is drunk. Suck.
So everyone has forgotten you already. Draw mama.
Enough! It's speedrunning clones time. Что? All will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic trial, and I know exactly who will help us.
Good, now get the hell out of my basement.
Speedrunners.
McDoodles put raw flesh in their burgers, and it wasn't an accident.
McDonald's used to have a McLobster burger, which because of poor cooking instructions, often ended up undercooked.
We are identical twins. People always ask us if we can open each other's phones using Face ID.
They can.
Yep, this is Kim Jong-un crying because North Korea will now soon no longer be a nation and be wiped off the map.
Nah, Kim was crying because he begged North Korean women to have more children to fight the population decline in the country.
This is the most loyal zodiac sign.
It's Cancer.
What's the first thing to do if you ever end up in a sinking car?
Breathe in, roll down or break your side window, get out, and swim where the bubbles go. Which is the way up?
Is Cyberpunk 2077 good now?
Cyberpunk is breathtaking now, just like you.
Here's the hottest things a guy can say.
Top 5 Mario Kart shortcuts. Now, I'm not ranking these shortcuts off how good they are in a race, but rather how cool one feels when pulling them off. You will see my bias in this. Number 5, DK Mountain Gap Cut. Now, this cut is so great because it just flows so smoothly, you know? It could have been just a regular part of the track, yet it flows so well. Number 4, Mushroom Gorge Gap Cut. Yet again, this feels like a super version of the DK Mountain Cut. It would be really cool if I managed to land it every once in a while, but I never have a mushroom, so that isn't very kingdom. Number 3, Mario Kart 8's Rainbow Road Cut. Now, this is probably one of the most well-known shortcuts, I think. But it's always great to land the first jump off the track, then proceed to completely miss the second one. Speaking of, number 2, DK Summit Gap Cut. Now, I don't think I've ever done this shortcut correctly, but does it feel cool when I land it and don't fall into a pit of death? Yes. Number 1, Mario Kart Wii's Rainbow Road. Just the entire course. Successfully pulling off this string of cuts and such is probably the most satisfying Mario Kart experience in the game. Yes.
Wait, don't keep scrolling. I'm desperate. Hey, so it's been a few days now. Me and the boys are wondering if we can get your autograph. We love your videos. Oh, I didn't know you guys watch my content. Thank you. Hold on. Royal Prado. We thought you was Royal Pear. Boy, who are you? Who is this guy? I don't know. I'm the other royal guy? No, doesn't ring a bell. Listen, buddy, my bad. I'll say this is on us, really. But you can't hang with us no more. What you mean? Man, if we would have known, we would have sent you to hell, not here. Damn, hell? You're not valid enough to hang with us. Send him to Earth. Oh yeah, that place sucks. Be gone.
Riggy's greatest enemy?
This one's obvious. It's you, Dano.
Haha, very funny, but no. Riggy's obviously made a lot of enemies over the years. Some real, some fake, some annoying, and some metaphorical.
That word's too long.
So let's go through a list of Riggy's enemies. First, we have Lucky, the biggest entertainer in all of the Tooniverse. Lucky and Riggy have had an intense back and forth in recent years, but who won?
Oh, come on! I already know who that was. Enemy number 2, Clone Riggy. Your greatest enemy is always yourself.
Ironic, because number 3, the Shadow, is definitely...
He's not an enemy.
What?
He doesn't exist. Anyway, then we've got Barry, but he's only a fake enemy. In reality, he's a big teddy bear. I wish any of my friends could actually... never mind. Oh yeah, my greatest enemy of all time is really an entire species. He's the... Ow! What the... How did you...
hold on, this might be a problem, but now you know.
Draw 4, skip, uno out. Man, that's that bullshiggity. I know you're cheating. That's why I hate playing with you. Man, don't be like that. What are you doing back here? I thought we banned you, bruh. First of all, you suck at Uno. Second of all, what did you expect? You threw me at Sonic Speed. I landed on my neck. Oh, I'm great at Uno. He's just a cheater. Man, stop that. You got no proof I did anything. Bruh, did you forget that I'm also a demigod? I know you got a hidden stash of cards up your... What? Can you respawn? Boy, bye. Oh, look at that! My legs! Hold on, where's my chain? Damn! I forgot I dropped it! I'm so broke to be wasting money right now! But I need my grip. Let me get your cheapest chain, my boy.
That'll be $30,000.
You better be talking Monopoly money! What type of dollar store is this? Am I in hell?
Sir, if you're broke, just say that. No motion having that.
Chill. What about a veteran discount I served in Shorts Wars?
Sleeping on a camp and getting killed in like 20 seconds? That is not serving, bro. I saw what you did, and let me just say, I am not impressed at all.
Damn! Who's your manager? Oh. What's that behind you? Huh?
I alerted the police.
Why do I have a nuke button on my desk? Crazy statement, but there is a reason for it. I assume you know what a computer is, and a keyboard.
Yes.
This is the 8BitDo Retro Keyboard. It looks like a NES. I use this for all my daily duties, such as editing, and some more editing, and games. Unlimited games. But the crazy thing about this keyboard is that it comes with these two nifty little programmable buttons that I can set to whatever buttons I so please. This brings us back to editing, and therefore, Premiere Pro. This button used to have a heart icon to represent savings, but then I had to rotate the sticker so the sticker did the sticker thing where it tore into a million pieces. This button, however, renders everything in Premiere Pro, which basically just creates a preview of the video you're making so it can play better. But this is very taxing on my beast of a computer. His name is Thomas. Say hi. So the whole reason why it is a nuke button is, well...
Speed on your shorts.
I can't believe they actually used this as a weapon.
South Korea used giant speakers to play anti-North Korean propaganda on the border mixed with some cute mountain K-pop songs, basically using cringe as a weapon.
What is the most disliked video on YouTube?
It is a 2018 YouTube Rewind with 20 million dislikes.
Remember Nikocado Avocado? This is him now.
Bro, that's Nikocado Guacamole. But nah, the second guy is one of the Trent twins, and Nikocado looks like this right now.
Is edible gold harmful?
No, that's why it's edible.
This man identified as a female at a powerlifting competition. What happened next was just insane.
A.V. Silverberg's female powerlifting students kept losing to a trans woman in competitions. This made him mad, so he set his gender to whatever lets me win, started competing in a female category, and broke some records to defend his students.
If you had to flirt with a woman right now, what would you say?
Wait, don't keep scrolling. I'm desperate. Things I'm afraid of. Number 4, muggers. I'ma be real. I ain't never been in a real fight. But somebody stop the damn man! But even if I was Conor McGregor himself, what am I gonna do against the gun? Might as well put seasoning on me, cause I'm cooked. Number 3, walking out of a store without buying anything. I don't know why, but this feels illegal. Same thing with walking next to a police officer and going through a metal detector. One wrong move or malfunction, and I'm gonna be fighting for my life not to get my booty taken in jail. Number 2, women. This is self-explanatory. Number 1, waiting for your parents to come pick you up after school after you got in trouble. The anxiety and anticipation waiting for is worse than beating itself.
What happened to Super Mario 1 through 63? Last time I did this, I got rudely interrupted, so now I can actually talk about this. Now, I know that there is, in fact, a Mario Bros. 1, 2, 3, 4 if you count Mario World, 5 if you count the new Super Mario Bros. Games, and it goes higher as well if you count Super Mario Land 1 and 2. But then what number would that make Galaxy 1 and 2, Sunshine, 3D World, and every other Mario game? Actually, just how many main Mario games are there technically? That's a video for another time. Also, thank you all for 206,000 subscribers. I never got the chance to say thank you for 200,000, so now's a good time. Mario 64 is mainly called Mario 64 because of the 64-bit processor that was in the Nintendo 64, dear lord. And I bet one day there will be 64 mainline Mario games, and when that happens, I will play through all of them. Trust me.
Is the boss guilty? This is the question that is up for debate, so much so that it's led to an entire court case that is going to determine whether or not the boss pays for his crimes. But why am I bringing this up? Well, I got this letter, and apparently on July 16th, I'm being summoned to testify in a trial of the internet versus the boss. This means I'm going to be asked questions by Joe Kane and Bambeyo to help determine the boss's guilt. And guys, if we do this right, we can make sure that justice will prevail. I think he's guilty from what he's been accused of, but I'm asking you guys to look at everything he's done and decide for yourself.
These are apparently the weirdest food combinations. First up is ice cream and french fries. Bro, this is goated. What are you talking about? The next one, I don't know if I should show you this. It's bad. Banana slices with raw fish. Next is chocolate donuts stuffed with baked beans. Alright, bro, that's definitely something a British person would eat. Oreos with pickles. Okay, weirdly enough, I would probably try that. And lastly, we got, wait, what is this? Court summons July 16th? Okay, I'll probably forget about it. Lastly, we have tuna inside an ice cream cone. You know what? I give up.
Is Lucky evil?
Are you kidding me? Yes, of course he's... Huh?
What's that?
It's probably just the bombs I ordered to get rid of the penguin problem. Give me a sec. Oh, come on!
What?
Lucky what we've got here.
A court order? We're being called to testify for the boss's trial?
Seriously? I thought all this Shortsworth stuff was over. I helped submit a couple of files of evidence for Joe, but that was supposed to be it.
Hold on, look. The trial's for like a long time, so I guess the war really is over for now.
Yeah, actually, you're right. The boss hasn't uploaded anything on his channel for a while, so... Hey, everyone! Shortsworth Season 2 is on pause. At least until the court case in a couple months. But until then, it's all over. Finally, now I can focus on my own lore. With these gosh darn...
Aw, he's overreacting. You're just a cutie, aren't you? Oh my gosh. Well, while Ricky has his own lore and Toon Turf soon, the Shorts Wars folks and I are working on 2 special surprises which aren't Shorts Wars related, which we'll announce in a live Q&A on Saturday. It'll be on Johnny's channel right after my regular live stream, so make sure to be there. So yeah, but we really never talked about the main question.
I just found the rarest YouTube URL of all time. So YouTube. How about that, huh? Yesterday I decided to upload my retirement video to YouTube, and when I went to go to share the link to my Discord server and Twitter, I realized, wait a minute, the URL has meat in the title. It's even capitalized. Yo, what's up? Huh, we never get mail. Drop it down. Huh, here, take a look at this, lads. I surely didn't expect to get an invite from John Internet of all people, but looks like I got a while.
I just got a court summons. Luckily, it's not as a defendant, but as a key witness. I'm sure a lot of you know, we've been putting a lawsuit together against the boss, but due to the incredible speed of the United States legal system, the case won't be for a couple of months. So this means 2 things. 1, we have a lot of evidence to look over to decide whether or not the boss is guilty, and 2, the boss and his associates are going to be under heavy scrutiny until this all goes down. The state is taking his channel away for evidence, and unless he has some third facility hidden away somewhere, he won't be causing us any more trouble, at least until the case. So I think it's safe to say that the Shorts War is officially over, at least until the trial.
Who is the lawyer of the Resistance? Now, quick recap here because it's been a while since we've mentioned that name, the Resistance, that is. Don't get me wrong, the group is still together. I mean, they're actually the most united they've been in, well, ever now, but they haven't used that name nor that logo since Mogswamp got dogs, so I'm not really sure if we're calling them that anymore or if they're now just a group of a bunch of random YouTubers who are making a lawsuit against the boss. But either way, who is their lawyer? Because we've been throwing around ideas it could be somebody like Law by Mike or Legal Eagle or whoever else one of these lawyers. But recently, the video upload. Oh, well, I guess the boss man was right after all. Call it a game if you want, but you're part of the game now.
So I bet you're all wondering why I called you.
Yeah, I'm gonna need an explanation here, Chief.
What are you cooking here?
You see, I've been working on a plan to take down the boss for a while now.
Wait, aren't we just taking him to court?
Yeah, I've been speedrunning the bar exam so I can be the prosecution.
Well, yeah, but we all know there's a second facility, and I got a way to shut it down.
And why should we trust you? You've been working for the boss, if you haven't forgotten.
I was working for the boss, keyword was, but I was doing it undercover. I can prove it. Royal Melon is alive thanks to me, and I've made all the preparations for Pear to go in and recover not only him, but Joe and Bundun. Everything is under control. I'll save my apologies until after all this is done.
That's true. Pear kind of helped me get out.
Another thing to note if you don't believe me, Johnny, you are terrible at acting like a clone.
That was you?
I know this is a lot to take in all at once, but I need this to go smoothly. Here's the plan. We're gonna go in, I can log into the cloning machine and destroy the place, and take all the files out with it. So no more clones, no more nothing. The boss won't have a choice but to go to court.
Well, this sounds too good to be true, though.
Yeah, this is definitely fishy.
Thank you all for trusting me so far. Riggy will be our fail-safe as he can teleport and get you out of there. If that happens, I will stay behind.
Oh yeah, I can teleport. I forgot about that.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Riggy can swoop in and take everyone back if needed. I just need to get to the machine.
Alright, so how are we getting there?
Just be patient. I'll be around 12 of you soon enough.
So clones, that's crazy, right?
Wow, it looks surreal in person. Oh, and cool, there's the spot where the boss impersonated me.
Alright, on guard everyone. Here we go.
Hold on, why is that a folder on the computer? Why are you opening it?
Just trust the process. This is where the system firewalls are. It may be devious, but it acts as a surprisingly good safety measure.
So, is everything just gonna explode, or what's the play here?
Well, it depends on how fast the files get deleted. Once the system starts failing, the place is going up in flames.
Hello, sorry I'm late. Traffic jam in Sweden.
Fucking hell, God, let's get out of it.
Damn, I love you, Australian. Yeah, let's speed run out of here.
Now, where do you think you are going?
Domain expansion.
What?
Whoa, that was a crazy escape, right, guys? Oh man. Wait, is it safe to be in the elevator while the facility is exploding? If you want to leave, you're gonna have to go through me.
Wait, what was that?
This one's for Dacia.
See you in court.
As a self-proclaimed lawyer, I suggest you hide the evidence, Johnny.
People are always asking me how to become a good builder in Minecraft, and I do have some tips like collaborating, looking at real-life inspiration, and following talented builders. But in reality, I think the biggest thing that has helped my builds is time. People forget that I've been playing this game since 2011. That's literally 13 years now. I've had a lot of time to practice. So like a few months ago, I built this beautiful greenhouse in my world, but you guys should see the first greenhouse I ever made. It's from my first Minecraft world ever, which I played on with my brother back when I first got the game. The first day I played, we accidentally stayed up all night and only noticed when the sun came up. In my head, these were the greatest builds of all time, but seeing them now, oh, I mean, they're nostalgic. Anyways, the point is, practice makes perfect. Everyone watching can be a master builder. Just put in the work, and most importantly, never give up.
Shorts Wars killed my PC. So now that Shorts Wars Season 2 has officially concluded, stay tuned for the Q&A on Johnny's channel tomorrow. It takes me back to this wacky video where I said that Fortnite killed my PC. Great video, but I did say this. It's really funny when you take into account what caused this crash to occur. And I'm sure you're all wondering what that meant, and well, in the video I did say I was using Unreal Engine So what was I doing in Unreal Engine? Well, I just so happened to have a certain website back in Shorts Wars Season 2 that led people to a specific video if they put in the right code. And that video was called Facility Playback, whatever date and time it was, yeah. Now, if you haven't noticed, this video does not take place in the real world. Shocker, it's all green screen. If you want to see something cool, here's a before and after image. Wacky. So I needed to go render the footage in our 3D model of the facility, so I went into Unreal Engine and decided, hey, it would be a good idea to render everything at once. And then I got to the part where the crater was in flames. Also, my computer was in flames.
What is the state of Shorts Wars? So for those that have been following along, we just ended Season 2 of Shorts Wars, but it definitely dragged on a lot longer than any of us expected. We were extremely ambitious with this season, and we planned to have it done by the 30th of December. It's the 19th of January. We had to keep pushing back the ending more and more to finish our individual projects and make sure that they were the best that they could possibly be, and I'm really happy with how everything turned out. So instead of trying to rush out the big court case finale, we've decided to push it back to be one massive event in the summer and incorporate all of the ideas that we had for Season 3. So the court case will be one stream, which is the entirety of Season 3, treat it kind of like a movie, and we'll end the series as a whole. But until then, the group of us involved have a couple things planned. So I'm hosting a Q&A stream tomorrow on my main channel to talk about Season 2, along with making a couple of announcements that will be massive moving forward. So make sure you don't miss it.